Well, there is a woman over the weekend who took it upon herself to research my family history in hopes of digging up some kind of a gotcha moment, a gotcha angle to validate illegal immigration and open borders. And what she found was really shocking, guys. She found that my family who came here in the 1800s from Norway and Germany, that they spoke Norwegian and German.
Okay.
And really what she did is prove that my family came here.
Sunny Hostin and Tomi Lahren's heated debate on The View took a sharp turn, not just over immigration, but over something much more personal. What started as a policy debate quickly turned into a confrontation over family histories and hypocrisy, leaving viewers shocked and divided. Was this a clever tactic to expose hypocrisy, or did it cross the line into personal attacks? Let's break down this fiery clash. Immigration debates are always heated, but when Sunny Hostin and Tomi Lahren clashed on The View, it quickly turned personal. What started as a policy discussion escalated into a confrontation over their family histories, leaving everyone talking. Let's break down this fiery moment. The debate began when Sunny Hostin took a shot at Tomi Lahren's stance on immigration. Hostin brought up Lahren's family history, pointing out that her ancestors didn't even speak English when they first arrived in America, directly contradicting Lahren's strict stance on modern immigration.
The idea that immigrants come over here and they don't know anything and they're dragging us down, because we all come from immigrants, including you, Tommy.
This personal jab raised eyebrows and created a tense atmosphere on The View. Tomi Lahren is no stranger to controversy. Known for her bold views on immigration, she advocates for a merit-based system, one where people must follow the legal process to enter the US. Lahren believes that legal immigration is a cornerstone of the American dream. Hostin, on the other hand, advocates for a more compassionate, inclusive approach to immigration, challenging conservative views at every turn. This ideological divide was bound to spark conflict, but it took an unexpected turn when Hostin started digging into Lahren's family history. Hostin, channeling her inner genealogist, brought up the fact that Lahren's ancestors, who came to the US in the 1800s from Norway and Germany, didn't even speak English when they arrived. This personal dig was meant to challenge Lahren's argument about assimilation and the expectation for modern immigrants to speak English right away. Hostin suggested that this was an example of hypocrisy, pointing out how Lahren's ancestors, like many immigrants, also took time to assimilate into American culture. Lahren wasn't going to let the personal jab slide. She quickly shot back, emphasizing that her ancestors followed the legal immigration process and made their way through the system without any government assistance. Lahren made it clear that the current immigration situation is different, arguing that it's not about being anti-immigrant, but about enforcing the rules. She painted a picture of her ancestors as hard-working individuals who built their lives without depending on the government, a stark contrast to the idea of illegal immigration and open borders that she believes in opposing. This personal attack by Hostin, while perhaps intended to expose what she saw as hypocrisy, shifted the focus from policy to personal history. Hostin's move to bring up Lahren's family history wasn't just a critique of her stance on immigration, it became a direct attack on Lahren's integrity. This blurred the lines between a political debate and a personal confrontation, making it difficult to remain focused on the bigger issue of immigration reform. As the debate moved from policy to personal history, the lines between a policy discussion and an attack on someone's integrity became blurry. Some viewers felt that Hostin had crossed the line by bringing up Lahren's family background, turning the debate into something deeply personal. While some applauded Hostin's attempt to expose hypocrisy, others saw it as a cheap shot that distracted from the real issue: how to address modern immigration challenges. Lahren's response, staying calm and composed, made it clear that she wasn't rattled by the personal attack. Instead, she used the moment to rally her supporters, pushing back on Hostin's attempt to undermine her. The focus now wasn't just on immigration, it was on who had the moral high ground. While Hostin's supporters saw her as calling out hypocrisy, Lahren's stance on enforcing the law, as harsh as it may seem to some, made her argument just as valid. As expected, the internet exploded in response to this clash. Supporters of both women took to social media defending their respective sides. For some, Hostin's deep dive into Lahren's ancestry was seen as a clever tactic to expose what they perceived as hypocrisy, while others felt it was a desperate move that undermined the real debate. Meanwhile, The View was stuck in the middle, caught between the drama of the debate and the larger questions it raised about how deeply personal politics have become. At the heart of the debate was a comparison of historical immigration and the current crisis. Lahren emphasized the difference between the unregulated immigration system of the 1800s and today's highly regulated and politically charged immigration policies. She pointed out that the situation today is far more complex, with issues such as social welfare programs and security concerns at the forefront. Hostin, however, argued that assimilation has always been a slow process, and that cultural integration should be viewed with more empathy. This moment wasn't just about immigration. It was about the larger divide in how Americans view the country's identity. On one side are those who see immigration as a cornerstone of the nation's identity, advocating for compassion and inclusivity. On the other are those like Lauren, who believe in enforcing stricter immigration laws and merit-based systems rooted in self-reliance. Finding common ground. Despite the heated exchange, both sides probably agreed on one thing: that immigrants have made significant contributions to the country. The debate shifted from personal attacks to questioning how best to balance compassion with enforcement. The irony, however, is that both sides likely agree on more than they realize. Both Hostin and Lauren value assimilation, hard work, and the American dream. But in the heat of the moment, these commonalities were buried under the drama of live TV. The clash between Sunny Hostin and Tomi Lahren highlights how personal politics have become. What could have been a productive discussion about immigration policy quickly spiraled into a battle over family histories and personal integrity. Instead of debating the facts about immigration, the conversation shifted to personal attacks, revealing how deeply divisive the issue is. This moment reflects a broader problem in today's political climate. When policy discussions become personal, they often lose the focus needed for meaningful debate. The personal nature of the exchange only deepened the rift between both sides, showing how hard it is to engage in civil discourse on complex issues like immigration. What's next? Moving forward, this moment will likely remain a point of contention in discussions about immigration. Hostin and Lauren's opposing viewpoints reflect the larger cultural and political divide in America today. While both women stand firm in their beliefs, the debate underscores the difficulty of finding common ground when personal attacks overshadow the actual issues. The debate isn't just about immigration anymore. It's about how we can approach complex issues without letting personal differences cloud our ability to understand each other. This moment is a reminder of the challenges in having constructive conversations when emotions run high. Do you think it was fair for Hostin to bring up Lauren's family history in this debate, or did it cross the line? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more debates and discussions on the hottest topics.